Hello, Cubers. Today we got a bonus episode. This is your host, Ian Braverman. I'm at Games IRL in Avon, Connecticut. If you happen to be in the area, come check us out. I'm here with Garrett Borden. We're going to be drafting his Artifact Cube. And how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Always excited to draft Cube, and even more so when it's my Cube. It's a rare treat, so yeah, it's going to be great.
Tell us a little bit about the Cube.
So Artifact Cube, talked about it in a previous episode. It has been changed quite a bit since then, with multiple artifact sets coming out, such as Edge of Eternities just came out a week or two ago, and major overhaul to the Cube. So I'm really excited to use those lander tokens and cast the End Stone and everything else that we get access to now.
Yeah, I've played this Cube once before, or maybe twice before. It's a lot of fun. I built some insane, weird combo engine decks. I look forward to it, and we'll see you all soon. Hey everyone, I'm back. Just finished the drafting portion. I built a black-red sacrifice artifact deck. My favorite card that I have is Weapons Manufacturing from the new set, that whenever a non-token artifact you control enters, you get a colorless artifact token named Munition. And when this token leaves the battlefield, it does 2 damage to any target. It's very cool. And I'm here with Tucker. How'd your draft go?
Not great. I don't know. I drafted a bunch of disenchants, a bunch of mediocre creatures. I think I'm most excited about resolving Tireless Tracker, and then I've got Engineered Explosives and Ratchet Bomb in my sideboard that are hopefully going to save me from heavy permanent decks.
What's your favorite card you got?
Favorite card? Probably Threefold Thunderhawk.
Oh, that card is sick.
Or maybe Null Mage Shepherd.
Oh, that card is also
could
sick.
be one of those two.
Did you get the Umbral Color Zealot?
I did, yeah.
Oh
First
my
picked it.
gosh. I wanted that so bad.
For a second, I thought I was going to be like a Samwise. I picked Zealot into Marionette Apprentice into Samwise.
Ooh. Looking for the cat?
Yeah, it didn't really get there. So now it's just creatures and things.
Hey, sometimes just creature beatdown gets there.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully your rounds go well. And now I'm here with Ryan. How you doing?
Good.
How'd your draft go?
It went pretty good, actually. It's artifact-based tonight, which is really cool. It's something a little bit more complex, and you got to think about it. Actually found some really good cards. I'm fairly confident, even though being like kind of a beginning player. So I found the End Stone, which is a new card, and it's whenever you play a land or cast a spell, draw a card. At the beginning of your end step, your life total becomes half your starting life total, rounded up.
Yep.
Which could help you a lot right at the end of the game. So
very nice.
I'm hoping that kind of helps me get there tonight. So
yeah, I had that in Edge of Eternities draft. That card is sick. So Good luck in your rounds.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much.
I'm now joined by Vincent. How you doing?
Hey, I'm great.
And you just thoroughly trashed me. How'd your draft go today?
Yeah, I guess it went pretty well. I wasn't as sure when I first sat down. I've never drafted this cube before, so I was a little unfamiliar with everything. But yeah, it seemed like my deck actually came together better than I thought it was going to. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it. What's your favorite cards and what's it do?
Yeah, so it's like a red-blue, kind of aggro deck with some affinity stuff, a lot of vehicles. I just tried to keep it low to the ground and get some card advantage going. And yeah, I think my curve tops out at 3, so I was just trying to get in there, and it did in those games. So
I almost got you at Smokestack.
Yes, Smokestack was a problem. Yeah, I stabilized because of Sig River Cutthroat. I think that's the one. Yeah, but otherwise, if you had one more turn with that Smokestack, my board was clear. So.
Yeah, you had me dead, except you were stacking everything except your 2 flyers.
Yep.
So just one turn away.
Yeah, I was playing time.
Yeah. That Pinnacle, is it the Pinnacle Wizard?
Pinnacle Emissary.
Pinnacle Emissary, that card's really strong.
Yeah, I was hoping to get more cheap stuff to play with it, and I got a little bit, but I can't super maximize it. But it was a really obviously powerful card, so I was I'll try and make this work.
That into Smuggler's Copter is pretty strong.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, good luck with your second and third round, and I'm rooting for you.
Thanks. Yeah, appreciate it.
And now I'm joined with Jaden after the first round. How'd it go? What's your deck looking like?
I think it went really well. I drafted big artifacts, a lot of ramp. There'll be some big artifacts to ramp into. I'm pretty excited for it.
Tell me more about your deck. What colors are you? What are your favorite cards in there?
I'm primarily blue, but I got a little bit of white splash for some control. You know, just some Walking Ballista. I got some F5 Phyrexian Crawler, Vidalcan Engineer to ramp it up to. It's pretty exciting.
Nice. And what'd you play against in the first round?
I played against red-black aggro, so I was a little bit worried about it, but my opponent didn't draw super well, so I was lucky.
Oh, you got there in the end?
I got there in the end. I went 2-0.
What was the card that brought it home for you?
Definitely here. Let me find it. It's this one right here. River Churn Monument.
What does that do?
It's a card that says 1 tap. At any number of target players, each mills 2 cards, and with exhaust 4 and tap, any number of target players mills cards equal to the number of cards in their graveyard. So this, along with Emery, lets me have value on my end, and then, secures the late game in the end.
Ooh, that is very nice. Well, good luck with your next 2 rounds.
I appreciate it.
And now I'm joined by Sam after the second round. I am 0-2 handedly. My deck is not very good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm EXO. I am getting to play some of my favorite colors in Cube. I've got to play with one of my top 3 creatures in Cube and a bunch of other cool synergies today.
What's your deck looking like? What are you playing?
I'm playing Naya, curve out, buff your team, shoot them, and then I just sort of have a combo in the background, a 3-card special.
Ooh, what's the 3-card special we got going on here?
Yeah, you're gonna like this. So the first step is to play Lesser Masticore.
Persist creature.
Persist artifact creature, very nice. Then you play Spawning Pit, another classic that everyone knows. I have a card called Thunderous Velocity.
A card that everyone knows.
No one knows it. The important thing is that whenever a creature of mine enters, I get to put a counter on it, which means that it negates the persist of Lesser Masticore, and I get to put infinite charge counters on Spawning Pit. If that's not enough, I also have a sick card from the latest standard set called Biotech Specialist.
That card is sick.
As this reads, whenever you sack an artifact, you get to tome your opponent for 2. So I get to infinitely sack this Masticore.
Have you done that yet tonight?
No, I haven't. I've assembled the 2 out of 3 combo pieces multiple times and not quite gotten there.
Sounds like you haven't needed it.
I also have a Yodian Dissident, which I haven't seen at all in any of my games, but it theoretically does the same thing, where I get infinite artifact ETBs, get to put counters on all my stuff, and then swing at my opponent for lethal. But then, even outside of those, like the best cards in my deck are just nuts in this environment. In this artifact-based cube, Gormon's Talent is one of the biggest houses you could possibly be playing. You have so many random artifacts and tokens flying around that just the ability to...
What does that card do?
Oh, what does it do? It's a talent from Bloomburrow, obviously. During your turn, it turns all your artifacts into food. One of the levels says the first time you gain life each turn, you make a 3/3 raccoon. Then the other level says the first time you gain life each turn, you put a counter on all your creatures. So basically, once per turn, you can sack one of your artifacts for 2 mana to gain 3 life. And on a fully leveled up one, you get a 4/4 and then buff the rest of your team. Really good. Insanely good, in fact, in this environment.
Yes.
Especially because you can just slam it on 3 before your opponent has the chance to, counter it or anything if they're in blue or whatnot. Then besides that, we've got one of my favorite creatures, period, in Cube, Angel of Invention.
That card slaps.
10 out of 10 card. We'll never pass this. That was my pack 1, pick 1, and I just knew what direction I was going in. And then another
I
card...
have its sister, Marionette Master, which is the fabricate, make guys,
Huge
and
fan.
drains your opponent.
Fabricate is one of my all-time favorite mechanics, period. It's a bummer they don't go and revisit it enough. And then to top it all off, we have a busted card I've never read before from some Universes Beyond set.
Fallout.
Oh, Fallout, yeah, that's one of Ian's favorites. It's a legendary creature, red and white, costs 5 mana. It has haste, and it's a 4/4. Then it says, as long as an artifact entered under your control this turn, your creatures get +2/+2. It buffs itself for reasons I can't fathom. Then it has Battalion, which is like to say whenever it attacks with 2 other creatures, you get an effect. When it triggers Battalion, it deals damage equal to the number of artifacts you control to target player.
I honestly didn't even read that part. It just seemed good enough.
It's disgusting. Yeah, the front half is the only thing that's been relevant so far. My opponents usually just die from combat damage without minding the fact that I'm also shooting them for 4 or 5 at the same time. Anyways, deck is really cool. I didn't draft nearly enough interaction, but it hasn't really
I just didn't see a lot of interaction.
Yeah, exactly. But deck is sick. There's a lot more under the hood, other just generically good cards, but those are the ones that I've been thoroughly enjoying so far.
Very nice. Well, good luck in your 3rd round, and
Thank you. Hopefully
enjoy.
We'll go true undefeated.
Yes.
Glad to be here.
And now I'm joined by Colin and Aaron after the 3rd round. How's it going, you guys?
It's going pretty good. I'm 2-1.
Yeah, same here. 2-1. Going pretty all right.
Nice. What'd you guys draft?
I went with Rakdos, Reanimator artifacts, but it was also aggro at the same time. I had like Derevi and the treasure, the something for treasures, sack and artifact.
Oh, trash for treasures?
Yeah, and then I also had Goblin Engineer as like an entomb.
Ooh.
And I had Triplicate Titan to reanimate.
Nice.
And then I also just had like a good like aggressive core, basically.
Nice. And what'd you draft?
I was drafting Orzhov mid-range, pulled a Sculler, pack 1, pick 2, and I was like, guess this is what I'm doing now. Kind of suffered early game with spot removal, but we managed to get there.
And what were your favorite cards in your deck?
Tidehole Sculler.
Were you able to sack it in response to the trigger, do the fun shenanigans?
I actually didn't. I didn't even know you could do that, but...
Oblivion Ring, fun stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What was the coolest thing that happened in your games?
I animated like the Blinkbot Nexus.
Yeah.
And I equipped the reconfigure guy that makes it a 5/5 menace. I equipped something else too. I forget. Embercleave.
Oh, Embercleave.
And then I attacked for lethal with my Blinkbot Nexus.
Ooh, the good old land beats.
Yeah.
I had this creature that when it tapped, you could blink something, and I had a clown car on board, so you could crew the clown car and then blink a reanimator spell. I was just doing some reanimator shenanigans with the ETBs.
Very nice. Clown car is sick.
Oh yeah, I love clown car.
Well, good drafting with you guys, and see you guys around.
Yeah, see ya.
And now I'm joined by Brian after the third round. How'd it go today, Brian?
Not my best showing. I tried an ambitious strategy with scrap trawlers and junk divers and Ashnod's altar and doing silly things like that, and it did not pan out at all. But had a good time.
What was your favorite cards in your deck? Megatog! For people who don't know this card for some reason, it's a 6-mana 3/4 that you can sack an artifact to give it +3/+3. This card does everything.
And trample.
It kills your opponent, and it gets trampled. Oh my gosh, it kills your opponent. It's a sack outlet. It's perfect.
Attack for 36.
Yeah. What were the highlights of your games tonight?
That, attacking for 36 with a Megatog.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Very nice. I'm back here after the draft with Garrett, the Cube owner. How do you think the draft went tonight? Are you happy with how it went?
I think it went really well. There were a bunch of different, very interesting decks filling out various archetypes that I had intended for the cube, so that was very satisfying. The games were very grindy. There were a lot of game objects, which is exactly the kind of game states that I enjoy. So yeah, I think it went really well. A lot of the new cards I saw seeing play, I think the undefeated deck was making great use of the Izzet Warp creature.
Oh, the Pinnacle Emissary?
Yes, that was fantastic.
Yeah, that card beat
Very
me
cool
bad
deck.
in the first round.
Yeah, so I'm just really satisfied with the effect that Edge of Eternities has had on the cube, and got a lot of feedback on the cube too that I'm gonna
What feedback
try to
did you get
implement.
tonight?
Mainly about the ability to interact with the very quickly developing wide board states.
Yeah, it sounded like in this version there were a lot more aggro decks.
There are, and that was intentional. I wanted there to be pressure on the decks that were just gonna, dirtle behind these value engines. So I purposefully made aggro better, and now I want to swing it in the other direction, but without getting rid of the aggro that we introduced by having the counter to that in the form of a board wipe or something. And there are 2 board wipes in each color about, and like 3 or 4 in colorless. But I think because of the density of wide board states, probably need more.
Okay, cool. So what was your favorite deck that you saw tonight, or your favorite interaction?
My first opponent had an amazing red-black, I wouldn't really call it a sacrifice. It was more of a graveyard based, and it had some sacrifice using Trash for Treasure and the creature Duretti to bring back scary, horrible artifacts like Coveted Jewel and Triplicate Titan. And that's something that's really hard for me to do whenever I draft this cube 1v1. You just don't see enough of the cards in the cube to make that archetype work. So seeing him put it together and crush me with it was pretty cool.
Very nice. Well, I'm glad to hear that you thought the draft went well. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I hope you enjoyed this bonus Cuberviews episode, and we'll see you all soon.